Hello, Dodgers fans. Today we are diving into some of the most exciting updates from Major League Baseball, and the buzz is absolutely electric around Los Angeles. The offseason is in full swing, and with the winter meetings happening in Orlando, there has been no shortage of drama, potential blockbuster trades, and big moves that could redefine the league landscape. One name that has dominated conversations this week is Scubble, the ace pitcher currently with the Detroit Tigers. If you have been following the latest news, it's clear that his situation is one of the most intriguing stories heading into the new season. Scubble, who has been phenomenal on the mound for the Tigers, has reached a point in his career where contract negotiations are front and center. As a free agent after the upcoming season, the Tigers have found themselves in a delicate balancing act. They want to retain value for a player of Scubble's caliber, but at the same time, there is uncertainty regarding whether he will agree to terms to remain in Detroit. His demands, which are rumored to be in the range of $300 to $400 million, reflect his elite status in the game, and only a handful of teams in the league have the resources and willingness to match those expectations. The winter meetings provide the perfect stage for these discussions, bringing together executives, general managers, and key decision-makers from all 30 Major League Baseball teams. It is in this environment that rumors gain traction and potential deals begin to take shape. Reports out of Orlando suggest that the Los Angeles Dodgers are actively exploring the possibility of a trade to acquire Scubble before he hits free agency. The momentum behind this potential deal has been building steadily, and insiders indicate that discussions are moving forward with significant seriousness. While nothing is finalized yet, the Dodgers' combination of financial resources, roster depth, and promising young talent positions them as a likely destination for a pitcher of Scubble's caliber. Looking at the specifics, one trade scenario that has generated considerable attention involves the Dodgers receiving Scubble in exchange for a package that includes Tyler Glass, Emmett Sheen, and Zaire Hope, who is the organization's number 2 prospect. This proposed deal has sparked conversation among fans and analysts alike because it touches on both immediate impact and long-term strategic planning. Glass, currently 32, offers consistency and experience on the mound, boasting a strong earned run average and impressive strikeout numbers from last season. Emmett Sheen, meanwhile, has been a key contributor for the Dodgers, offering versatility in both starting and relief roles and proving himself as a valuable postseason asset. Zaire Hope represents the potential for the future, a highly regarded prospect who could develop into a cornerstone player over the next several years. The combination of these 3 players presents the Tigers with not just replacements for Scubble, but also options to strengthen their rotation and rebuild strategically for the long term. While the trade is substantial, the Dodgers would be acquiring a pitcher at the peak of his abilities. Scubble is just 29 years old, coming off back-to-back Cy Young awards, and posting a 21 earned run average alongside a whip under 1 point. His dominance on the mound makes him arguably the best pitcher in the league, and his potential longevity suggests he could remain an elite force for 6 or more years, perhaps even longer if history is any guide. Pitchers like Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan, and Randy Johnson demonstrated that excellence can be sustained well into the late 30s or early 40s, and Scubble looks poised to follow in their footsteps, combining skill, durability, and competitive fire. From a Dodgers perspective, this potential trade aligns with the team's ongoing strategy to remain competitive at the highest level while managing the challenges of free agency. The organization has been selective with high-profile signings this offseason, choosing to focus their resources on moves that can have an immediate and lasting impact. By targeting Scubble, they will be adding a player who not only elevates the rotation dramatically, but also serves as a cornerstone around which the team can build in the years ahead. Balancing the cost of a substantial extension with the value he brings on the field is the central challenge. Yet the combination of financial flexibility and depth in their roster makes such a deal feasible. Meanwhile, the Tigers face difficult decisions. Allowing a player of Scubble's caliber to leave without compensation could be a setback, but the potential return from a trade like this offers strategic benefits. Glass provides immediate pitching depth and proven performance. Sheen adds versatility and postseason experience, and Hope offers a glimpse into the future talent pipeline. Together, they form a package that can keep the Tigers competitive while simultaneously preparing for the long term. The complexity of the trade reflects the broader challenges of managing elite talent in Major League Baseball, balancing current performance with future potential, and navigating the pressures of a highly scrutinized sport. Fans and analysts are weighing in heavily on this situation, debating the merits of each side, the potential risks, and the overall impact on both franchises. Some argue that the Dodgers would be wise to make the move immediately, ensuring they secure a generational pitcher before the competition intensifies. Others consider the challenges of extending Scubble after the trade, noting that financial and contractual considerations will be critical to making the deal successful. On the Tigers' side, questions about development, depth, and a future rotation play heavily into whether the trade is the optimal path forward. What remains clear is that this story is far from over, and every conversation, report, and insider update adds another layer to the unfolding narrative. The buzz around Scubble is also amplified by the context of the winter meetings themselves. These gatherings serve as a convergence point for rumors, evaluations, and strategic positioning. Executives from all 30 teams assess not only talent, but also opportunity, calculating risks and rewards in real time. When a player of Scubble's caliber is at the center of discussions, the energy is palpable. Teams like the Yankees, Red Sox, and Mets are also mentioned as potential suitors, but the Dodgers' combination of readiness, resources, and proximity to finalizing a deal makes them a prime candidate. The sheer volume of speculation underscores just how significant a move this could be for the sport, shaping rosters and fan expectations alike. Every detail matters, from pitching metrics to contract demands, and the dynamics of a trade like this extend beyond simple numbers. Fans are considering ERA, WHIP, innings pitched, strikeouts, and home runs allowed, but the story also includes leadership, postseason experience, and the intangible presence a player like Scubble brings to a clubhouse. History shows that elite pitchers can define eras, and if the Dodgers secure this trade, it could set them up for multiple seasons of dominance, altering the balance of power in the league. Meanwhile, the Tigers must consider both short-term competitiveness and long-term strategy, determining how best to utilize the assets they would acquire. What makes this potential transaction even more compelling is the timing. Reports indicate that momentum is building rapidly at the winter meetings, suggesting that a formal announcement could come at any moment. The convergence of player availability, team strategy, and financial readiness creates a unique window of opportunity. For Dodgers fans, this is a thrilling prospect, acquiring a player who could be a game-changer for years to come. For Tigers supporters, it is a moment of anticipation, weighing the value of immediate talent against the potential future contributions of a package that includes proven and promising players alike. The broader implications of this trade go beyond the two teams directly involved. League dynamics, playoff projections, and even fan engagement across Major League Baseball are influenced by moves of this magnitude. Every team evaluates not only what they can gain, but also what they risk losing, and trades like this become benchmarks for how franchises approach talent management. Scubble's performance, reputation, and future potential make him a unique asset, one whose presence on the Dodgers roster would reverberate across the sport. In summary, the combination of Scubble's elite skill, his impending free agency, the Dodgers' capacity to pursue a blockbuster trade, and the Tigers' need to extract maximum value forms a narrative that is captivating for any baseball enthusiast. From statistical analysis to strategic considerations, every facet of this situation is being scrutinized by teams, insiders, and fans alike. As the winter meetings continue, the story will evolve rapidly, and any update could shift the landscape entirely. The potential acquisition of Tarik Scubble by the Los Angeles Dodgers represents not just a trade, but a defining moment in the offseason that could shape both franchises for years to come. As the discussions around Tarik Scubble continue to heat up, it is impossible not to consider the broader strategic implications for the Dodgers if they complete this trade. Acquiring a pitcher of Scubble's caliber would not only immediately enhance their starting rotation, but would also send a powerful message to the rest of the league. The Dodgers have long been recognized for their ability to build deep talented rosters, blending seasoned veterans with emerging stars. Adding a player like Scubble, with his proven track record, award-winning performance, and long-term potential, fits perfectly into a strategy designed to maintain sustained dominance in Major League Baseball. From a purely on-field perspective, Scubble transforms the Dodgers' pitching staff. With a sub-2.2 earned run average, a whip hovering just under 1, and strikeout numbers that place him among the league's elite, he is the kind of pitcher who can control games almost single-handedly. His ability to perform in high-pressure situations, particularly in the postseason, is another factor that makes him invaluable. Teams that aim for championships know that consistent, elite pitching is the foundation for any serious title run. For the Dodgers, this acquisition would mean not only strengthening their rotation, but also potentially reducing the workload on other starters, preserving their health over a grueling season, and giving the bullpen a strategic advantage. Meanwhile, the players the Dodgers would send to Detroit, Tyler Glass, Emmett Sheen, and Zaire Hope, offer different but complementary benefits for the Tigers. Glass, with his consistent performance and solid innings last season, provides immediate reinforcement to a rotation that will lose a dominant ace. His experience and reliability are exactly what a rebuilding or transitioning team needs when faced with the departure of a marquee player. Emmett Sheen, versatile and battle-tested, brings a combination of starting and relief experience, adding flexibility that can be crucial over the course of a long season. Zaire Hope, as the Dodgers' number 2 prospect, represents the future, giving the Tigers an opportunity to develop a talent that could grow into a cornerstone player over time. Collectively, these assets give the Tigers both short-term stability and long-term potential, making the trade a calculated move rather than a simple loss of talent. Financial considerations are another layer to this complex equation. Scubble's anticipated free agent contract, with estimates ranging between $300 and $400 million, requires careful planning from the Dodgers. Any trade must factor in the long-term financial commitment required to secure him beyond the initial acquisition. At the same time, Detroit gains cost-control talent, balancing out their immediate payroll needs while positioning themselves for future flexibility. The negotiations involved are intricate, requiring alignment between the trade itself and subsequent contract extensions. For both teams, the stakes are incredibly high, and every decision must be carefully weighed to maximize value while minimizing risk. One of the most compelling aspects of this situation is the timing. The winter meetings serve as a high-stakes environment where momentum can build quickly. Sources from Orlando indicate that conversations surrounding Scubble are intensifying, with insiders closely monitoring every development. The energy in the room is palpable as executives navigate a landscape filled with opportunities and challenges. Trades of this magnitude are rare, and the combination of talent, resources, and timing makes the scenario particularly unique. For fans, it is a thrilling spectacle, providing a front-row view of how elite players can shift the balance of power across the league. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers are growing louder that Edwin Diaz, once the untouchable closer of New York, has packed up and headed west, reportedly joining the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sources close to the situation hint that Diaz, known for his fiery fastball and electric presence on the mound, has grown restless in the Big Apple, seeking a fresh stage to showcase his talents. Dodgers fans, always hungry for headline-grabbing acquisitions, are said to be buzzing with anticipation at the mere thought of adding such a high-octane arm to their bullpen. Speculation is rife about what prompted this sudden shift. Some insiders suggest internal tensions, while others point to the allure of pitching for a team with deep playoff aspirations. If the murmurs prove true, the Dodgers could have just landed one of the most feared closers in the game, a player whose strikeouts can turn the tide of a contest in a heartbeat. The chemistry in the locker room and the strategic flexibility this could offer are already topics of hot debate among analysts and fans alike. Baseball forums and social media channels have erupted, dissecting every possible scenario. How will Diaz fit into the Dodgers' bullpen hierarchy? Could his presence influence trade strategies, roster moves, or even the approach to late-inning matchups? Conversations are swirling about the potential fireworks this pairing might ignite, especially against the league's top hitters. Observers are pointing out that Diaz's velocity and composure under pressure could make him a game-changer, transforming tense ninth innings into displays of dominance. While nothing is officially confirmed, the rumor mill is in overdrive. Dodgers insiders are cryptically hinting at big news on the horizon, leaving fans and rivals alike on edge. If Edwin Diaz indeed becomes the new anchor of Los Angeles' late-game strategy, the implications could ripple far beyond the City of Angels. One thing is certain, baseball enthusiasts everywhere will be watching closely, ready to witness how this potential blockbuster addition reshapes the landscape of the sport. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.